Hi, Scorpios. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my twin flames. Today, we're going to ask Spirit for any guidance in your twin flame connection. What is going on with you and your twin? Where is this connection headed? Anything about their feelings? Welcome to anybody that's new. Welcome back to all my Scorpios. Let's see where this connection is headed. Any guidance Spirit has for us. Spirit, could you please share with me for my Scorpios about this twin connection? What is important for them to know? Where is this connection headed? What is going on around them? I have toxic, constant drama, codependent behavior, not good for you. Is that what you're saying, but you're still in love with this person? I mean, sometimes you say, this person's not good for me, but I still love them. I know it. All right. Breakup, grieving your loss, feeling lonely, processing a heartbreak. Okay. Maybe you're removing the toxic energy from your life. You know, maybe you're saying, I just can't do it anymore. I can't handle the drama. Boundaries, blocking somebody, holding your space, and cutting off contact. Maybe you've had to cut them off. That happens. Sometimes the twins are very hostile and there's lots of drama around a twin connection. Sometimes we have to set boundaries and we have to make healthy choices, cleaning up your act, taking care of yourself, and choosing better partners. So some of you may have pushed your twin away. You know, you may have said, I love you, but I can't do it anymore. And maybe you have been struggling with that. Like, did I make the right choice? Did I make the right decision? Is this, is my twin going to heal and come back? You know, let's see what the cards are saying. I have a Hierophant. I have the Magician. I have a Six of Wands. And I have a Four of Pentacles. A little bit of a guarding myself, protecting myself, believing in myself. You know, there's a lot of feeling of like magical moments also. Like when we were together, it was magical, okay? But there were things that were going on in this connection that I just it wasn't in alignment with you for whatever reason, all right? Maybe you guys weren't on the same page with how you talked to each other, respected each other. You deserved more, Spirit just said. But it was magical. It was incredible. So you know this was a twin connection. And you're wondering, like, why did this connection have to be toxic? You know, some twin connections are toxic, unfortunately. It's like they haven't learned the lesson to just love. You deserve more security. There was a sense of I didn't feel secure, all right? Whether it was emotional security or financial security, or I didn't know where I was going to go with this person. You deserve to feel more secure. And maybe this person wasn't making you feel secure. There was always a burden on your shoulders, like it was your responsibility to take care of them or pick up their pieces or put out the fires. I have a feeling Spirit separated you from your twin so that they could go out and, I guess, repair the damage, you know, whether they have things in their personal life they have to repair, they have to get healthy, they have to eliminate something from their life. It doesn't take away the desire for them or the passion that you have for them. You could have pushed them away because you love them. You could have pushed them away because you only want the best for them. And if they're with you and you're codependent and you're helping them and you're putting out their fires, they're not taking care of themselves. So you may have pushed your twin away because you love them and you want them to do the work and to heal. A sea sponge, the number 31, emotional overload. That is exactly what happens with twins. It's like, I can't take another day of this. It's just too much. So sometimes we just have to protect ourselves and guard ourselves. Okay. It's a big blue grouper. gender roles. We take on responsibility, or masculine or feminine energy, and we start to take care of ourselves. If it means that we have to end a relationship, we do. Push somebody away. I have the number 21, penguins, and I have trust. Maybe we lost trust, and this person has to repair the trust. Maybe that was the kind of straw that broke the camel's back, so to speak. Like, we lost trust, and this person, has to prove their trust to me again. So sometimes we protect ourselves and guard ourselves from future hurt or more hurt, and that's okay. You have to put yourself first, even when you love somebody. It's okay, Scorpio. I have a Knight of Wands. So then you say, I'm still in love with this person, even though the person hurt me, right? I have a Judgment. I still feel like we're supposed to be together, even though, like, I know this person was put in my life for a reason, because I never felt anything the way I feel with this person. So I know that it's a different kind of connection. Look at the Devil card in this deck. And look at the new cycle. So the temptation, the trust, something interfered with this connection. Could be third-party interference. It could be they were tempted. They were, not taking care of themselves. It could be drugs, addictions. But you no longer could take care of them. You no longer could fix them. It's not your job to fix them. So in a loving way, if you said, I can't do this anymore, you may have done them a favor, because it's forcing them to own up to their own responsibilities and start this whole new journey on their own, a new cycle in their life. Maybe they'll heal, maybe they'll repair, maybe they'll then come back to you. When I let myself go deeper into thought of you, I can feel my heart opening. So there's a connection like no other. That I know for sure. I'm changing this pattern and I'm moving forward. So a pattern of behavior that was unhealthy, that was toxic, that was hurting you both, hurting them and hurting you. I think you made the right decision if you push them away, okay? Doesn't mean it's forever. Maybe you said, hey, when you're feeling better or you work on these things and I can rebuild trust with you, then maybe we can reconnect. Maybe you left that door open so that they know that they can do the work and then come back. You are my true love, my heart, and my soul. So there's a deep connection here. Sometimes we have to let them go in order to, help them see, help them take care of themselves. I have a Mirror. Okay, so I can't validate our love in 3D until I understand our spiritual love in 5D. Give me time to explore this aspect so I can be a strong spiritual partner for you. So the spiritual connection could be really beautiful. Like, we were incredible together, okay? But there was temptations, there was faults, there was drama, there was toxic behavior. There were too many things going on in this connection, in this world, that the spiritual world saying, let them go and do what they've got to do. Get it out of their system. They've got to go learn some other lessons, some hard lessons, even if it means losing you. So the letting them go is a little bit of a lesson in it of itself, that, they could lose you forever. Love like ours can change the world. And you may have felt like that. Like, we are one. I've never been this strong. It's an unbelievable connection. But this person has to heal themselves first, is how it's coming into me. You can't repair them. As you surrender your 3D expectations, I surrender to our 5D connection. So the expectations in the 3D are, I need you to respect me. I need to have trust. I need you to take care of yourself. I can't take care of you. I can't keep picking you up. I can't bail you out. I can't support you. Whatever was the drama that was going on around this connection. The spiritual connection couldn't keep up with what was going on in the real world. Our inner children are crying out right now. We both need to comfort them and become parents. Like, I can't take care of you and take care of myself and take care of my own responsibilities. So there's very much this feeling of somebody being codependent, and you probably woke up one day and said, I feel like all I do is, take care of all your needs. I need you to trust me and believe I am working towards a union with you. So there's a trust issue. I need to stand on my own 2 feet. I feel insecure and it's pushing me to grow. That insecurity, you pushing them away. It's like pushing a bird out of the nest and saying, you know what? Spread your wings and go fly. Like, it's not my job to take care of myself and take care of you. I want an equal partner. I want a partner who I can share experiences with. I want it to be even, not I do all the work and you go for the ride. So this person's got to go out there and repair some damage that they've created. Certainly trust. And then if this connection is meant to come back, it will come back. Otherwise, you've decided that your twin flame is too toxic for you and you just can't handle them and you've had enough. Gratitude is a life force of peace. What are you thankful for? You just want peace. Look at you, the number 41, peace of mind, right? I want peace in my heart. I don't want all this turmoil around me. Just because I'm in love with somebody doesn't mean that I should have this drama in my life. So, sometimes we walk away because you're literally putting yourself first, and that's what you need to do. The collective field is impacting you. Unseen forces are in action. How can you relinquish control of the situation that feels blocked? Taking back your control. Unseen forces are working for you. Okay? Taking back your control, taking back your peace of mind. Maybe you had to say, I can't do this anymore because it's not healthy for me. And that's protecting yourself. Number 25, it's all in divine order. Allow it. How can you relax into the flow and go with the current of life? Right now, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. If you're not with your twin because it was difficult, if it was toxic, if you had to say no to them, okay, it was because you have work to do also. You are healing. You are protecting yourself. You want to know, like, what else does Spirit have for me? Your twin may go out there and do some healing and some growing and some changing and get rid of some toxic behavior from their life and come back to you and say, look at me, look at how much I've changed. And Spirit's saying you'll never stop loving this person. This may be one of those people in your lives that you will always, always, always love, but you might not be able to live with them forever. So it all depends on who's willing to do the work. If they're willing to do the work. I have a Chariot. I have a Hanged Man. I have an Emperor. I've got an Ego here also. And I've got an Ace of Cups. So their ego is saying, I still love you. I still have feelings for you. I do feel like I don't know. I mean, they're waiting. They're either waiting to either come back into your life or waiting to, figure things out. But I do feel this energy of I still am in love with you, even if I'm not with you. So sometimes people continue to love each other even when they're not together. They could be even, just working on other areas of their life. If they've got some things they have to repair, they're working through anything, financial issues, their own mental health, their own healing, drugs, alcohol, anything that they would be toxic to them. If they're working through those things while they're getting healthier, they could be thinking, there could be a day I can come back to you. I'm afraid if you touch me, you will destroy me. Like if I'm with you again, if I let you back in, like you'll destroy me again. I want to follow you through all time and all universes. So, twins travel. They travel lifetimes. You're put on this earth at this time to learn a specific lesson. If the lesson was that, you know what, you're not my equal partner right now. You're not, I'm pulling all the weight in this relationship. I'm doing all the work. The lesson is that they've got to go back out there and figure out how to be an equal partner. I want to create with you. So sense of, we could still have something together. You might not want it back. Maybe it's still too toxic for you or too hurtful for you. Our connection is so beautiful. But it's also painful and confusing as hell. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's like this connection that describes sometimes twin flames. It's such a beautiful connection. It's such an intense connection. It's like your souls just kind of, I don't know, burst together. I don't even know how to describe it, but it's also can be painful, and it also can be hurtful. It also can be confusing. And you have to protect your own energy first, Spirit just said. So I think that's what we've done. You're the only one who understands me at such a deep level. So you know what they have to do. You know what they have to go through. It's maybe you gave them ultimatums. Like, if you do these things, then we could be together. If I can earn back your trust, if you can work on your behaviors, then we do have a shot at being together. But maybe you've made it crystal clear what you would need from them. And maybe they're working on it. Because I do have this little bit of a ray of hope is, when I feel better or when things get better for me, then I can try again. So there's this ray of hope that they can try to win you back. I've never cared so deeply for someone before. So even when they're not with you, they still care about you. They're thinking about you. Can you handle all my scars? So when they come back, they're going to have scars. They're going to have, whatever they're going through. Can we just kiss all night? There's that feeling of when it's really beautiful. It's beautiful. I want to make love to you. I want to kiss you. I miss making love to you. I miss the connection that we had. I think about you all the time. I know you're thinking about me. There's lots going on here. I want to dance across eternity with you. I can't face you right now. The intensity between us scares me. So sometimes you push them away because it's too much. It's just too much. I can't handle you. All right. I can't handle you. I don't know, what we can do. I love your sense of humor. Maybe they kind of make fun of some of the things that we talk about. And they try to put a spin on it that, to try to make you laugh but you want to be serious sometimes and you want to work on these things is how I feel. You want them to take it seriously. Your name is following me everywhere. All of a sudden they see your name everywhere. Everything I do reminds me of you. Thank you for your beautiful presence in my life. So, yeah, they haven't forgotten you and they still feel you. I think that you pushed them away because it was either like, they've got to make some changes, some serious changes in your life because you're not going to let them drag you down is how it feels. I desire you deeply and eternally. Okay, they still desire you. 1,000 lifetimes with you would never be enough. So twin flames go through this. You probably have lived many lifetimes. It's like we share the same mind and heart. It's like we're star-crossed lovers. Will we ever make it work? Will we ever make it work? One more, please. You're my long-lost best friend. Twins are great friends. They're very compatible. They love everything about each other. Their synergy is gorgeous. That's why it's so confusing, because it's like, how can we be so good, but then it can be so toxic at the same time? So in this particular connection, we've got somebody who's got to work on something. So I feel like you push them away for a reason. They know it. Hopefully they're doing the work. Hopefully you're healing. Maybe the space and time between the two of you will allow you guys to realize that you could be really good together. But somebody's got to do the work. Somebody's got to repair the damage, and somebody's got to remove the toxic energy, and not bring this back into this union again. So for now, this is a separation. This is a separation that needs space and time and healing. So we're going to put this out, and you may want to keep it in separation. You may not want this person back, and you may just need it to know that this person still thinks about you and still will always be in your life, and still, will never forget what you guys had together. So it could be as simple as that. Maybe you don't want them back either, because you just are trying to have a peace of mind and you can't handle it anymore. So that could be going on too. And that's okay also. If that's what you've decided, that that's best for you, then that's best for you. And Spirit will have something else for you, or already does. But let's put this out to the universe. So whatever healing needs to take place will continue to take place. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can go to my website, KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com. And thank you to all my Scorpios for your love and support.